What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Allie Ray, and I cannot believe what a week I've had, what a month I've had. It's been pretty crazy. Life, school, quarantine still, like what is going on, you guys? Like, how has your week been? I want to know. Let me know in the comments what's been stressing you out, what fun things you've done in quarantine. I know a lot of things are opening back up, so I want to hear all about it. I know I did something during this quarantine. I cut my hair. If you guys know me, my long hair is everything to me. So to cut it was definitely different. I love it though. Honestly, I feel like it's a lot lighter and I just love having it. So still getting used to it, you know, but what can I say? Change is good. So if you don't follow Nikki Tutorials, you definitely should. She's an absolute amazing artist for makeup and she did this challenge, but I'm doing mine a little bit differently. So what I'm gonna do is I have all my makeup here in front of me, and I asked you guys on Instagram to submit some questions to me so that I could answer them, and I have them right here in this jar. Actually, I have them numbered so that way I don't get to just go down the list of questions, but I'm gonna choose a number out of here and that's gonna tell me the question that I need to answer, and if I choose not to answer the question, I have to skip what the step is in my makeup routine. So if I do not choose to answer it, I do not get to do that makeup. If I do choose to answer it, then I can apply the makeup. I'm super excited for this challenge, but I'm a little bit nervous because I don't want to skip things. So hopefully there's not too many bad questions in here. I have no idea what they are. They've been randomly selected. So let's get started. Okay, kicking it off with the first question is for our primer, so we get to decide if we want to prime or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a number out. The number is 4. So the fourth question is, what made you want to continue your relationship with Jesus? That's a great one. So we're definitely going to be priming our face. I've always grown up in a Christian household, so it's never been hard for me. However, there's definitely been times in my faith where I've questioned 100%, and that's okay. What made me want to continue is I know what I believe, and that's the biggest part in all of it, is just believing that there's a savior out there, you know. And I think surrounding myself with people who have the same belief system, as well as, you know, ones that push me to strive to be the better me and continue to push in through my faith, is what's definitely kept me in my faith and my relationship with Jesus for sure. And I would definitely not be in the place I am today if it wasn't for those people who have pushed me to continue to move in that. Okay, so now that our face is primed, we're gonna move into the next step, which is our foundation. I'm actually really scared about this one. Question number 9. Let's go ahead and read down our list of questions. Okay. 9. The biggest thing you regret. So we're gonna answer this question. We're going in with our foundation. The biggest thing I regret, honestly, is not following my dreams sooner than I should have, which is, you know, doing this and what I love and pursuing makeup as a career for my future life. I think not moving in it sooner has definitely pushed me back a lot further than I would have liked to be. So not moving as much as I should have in my future is definitely a big regret, because I feel like I would definitely be a lot further in life and had I actually moved forward with it. So as I continue blending this out with my beauty blender now, you guys, look, I lost my nose ring down the drain the other day. Oh my gosh, it's so devastating because I need to go get one so that my piercing doesn't close, but I don't want to go to like Target or Walmart just to get a piercing, you know, and I don't really need essentials right now, so gonna have to wait it out. Hopefully it doesn't close though. Okay, so we have our foundation on now. We're gonna move into the next question, and the next step in our routine would be to conceal. And I'm actually quite scared because I really hope I get a question I can answer. We're gonna shift this up. Question number 12. Let's go ahead and head to question number 12. Oh, okay, this is kind of similar to question number 4. It's, what is the biggest regret from the last month? In this last month, it's been a very, very stressful month for me, but I think my biggest regret would be not trusting myself sooner in things that I wanted to do. Kind of like what I was saying about my career, except just like right now in my life. Just not trusting my gut and my instincts. So, in answering that question, we do get to conceal, thank God, because we do not want creases at all. That would definitely be a big no. For sure, in answering that question, this last month is just not trusting myself sooner, and I feel like a lot of things would be different had I trusted my gut a lot sooner. But I mean, you live and you learn, and that's just the way life is. So we've concealed. Now let's go ahead and blend this all in. I'm super excited. That was an easy question to answer because I could not have imagined not concealing. Okay, we are concealed, thank God, because I could not have imagined not doing that. That does such a difference for your entire makeup routine. I don't know what I would have done had I not been able to conceal. So we're definitely gonna set this conceal in with our setting powder. And we're also gonna bronze next, as well as we set here. So let's go ahead and we're gonna do 2 questions at once. First question is question number 3. So the third question, let's go ahead and see what that is. And that is, if you could travel any place in the world, where would you go? The place that I would travel to in the world, I actually want to flip a van and travel completely, like as part of just in my career as well. So I want to visit a lot of places. I want to go to the UK for one, if we're talking about like travel. The UK 100%. Maybe I'll see Harry Styles there, since that's where he's from, and you know, we will get married and live a happy life, you know? I also want to go to Italy as well. I want to go to Paris. I just want to visit a lot of places. I want to do like a photo shoot in a castle one day and like a long, like flowy dress. It's like one of my dreams. I've always wanted to do that. So hopefully I will get to do that one day. But I just love to travel in general. So honestly, any place to travel, just not local, because I do not want to stay in California. I'm kind of over California, guys. It's not that fun. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our bronzer so we can set that as well. That question is going to be question number 5. What was your first kiss like? Well, guys, let me tell you, it was absolutely magical. I remember the day I was on the beach. No, I'm just kidding. I've actually never had my first kiss. So, that's just something that I'm waiting for the right time for. And when God places that man in my life, well, then he's gonna be one lucky man, because I'm a virgin. My lips are extra soft. So, just saying. I will say I am anticipating the day that I do get my first kiss. And a lot of people ask me, well, like, when do you think it's gonna happen? Or, you know, what do you plan for it? And honestly, I think that's something that just happens. People think I'm crazy for believing this, but I would love for my first kiss to be the man that I marry. So, and that's something that in relationships, it would take me a while to do, just because I want to make sure that the person I'm kissing has that special, you know, relationship with me, and that I get to share that special moment with them. I take it very seriously, so I'm really hoping that it is the man that I marry, and that I can spend the rest of my life and say that he was the first man I ever kissed, and he was my first and my last, just like the One Direction song. Okay, moving on into the next step in our makeup routine, we are going to go ahead and wipe off this setting powder and go ahead and move into the next step, which is concealing our eyebrows. That is everything. If we cannot conceal these eyebrows, it's going to be a sad, sad day. This is question, oh my goodness, I cannot see. Question number 1. Question number 1 is, what is the craziest color you would dye your hair? Here's the thing. I'm not really into like that kind of stuff and dyeing my hair as much. I think it's really cool, and a lot of people can pull that off. I just feel like I'm not one of those people to be able to pull off a lot of crazy looks. However, I did have highlights in my hair, and I loved them, so I would definitely try it. I don't know, maybe. Never say never, right? I would say the craziest color I would ever dye my hair, I really want to go like for like a, I don't know, like a teal turquoise or like a pink. I don't know. Those would definitely be the craziest. I just feel like maybe those would be the only colors I can pull off, but who knows? And so we're gonna go ahead and conceal the brows. Remember guys, this is where I create like my unibrow for my brows and like make sure that I shape them really, really well. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we've concealed the brows. We got that unibrow going on there. You see that? We're gonna go ahead and actually do our brows now. And guys, I have some very, very sad news. I lost my eyebrow brush. It's so, so sad, you guys. And Morphe is closed because pandemic, so I have to use this one, and it's not the best. If I don't answer this next question and we don't get to do our brows, it's going to be devastating. Question number 10. What's question number 10? I'm kind of nervous, you guys. Do you have any phobias? Oh my goodness. Thank you. We're able to do our brows, you guys, and we're gonna go in with the Morphe one. A good thing I didn't lose this. Just the brush, you guys, because if I would have lost this, that would have been tragic. My phobia that I've just now come to realize, I did not know this was a thing. Absolutely terrified of it. If you guys do not believe me, you can look it up. It's called thalassophobia. It is the fear of things in the water, being in the water, or basically anything that has to do with water, like the ocean. I'm absolutely terrified. I love the beach. But see, the thing is, I'm always afraid something's gonna come up out of the water and get me, including sharks. I'm absolutely terrified of sharks. To think that a shark could just come up and just bite my leg, you guys. I'm terrified. It doesn't even have to be the ocean. It could be a pool. I know that sounds dumb, but a pool, can you imagine? I can't, it's terrifying. Like lakes, I can't even go near a lake because I'm always afraid there's something in the lake there. And I've watched too many Friday the 13th movies to know that I do not want to go in a lake. I also played the game for a really long time, and part of the game is he can swim faster in water, and I'm like, no, if that happens to me, that's not, I'm out of here. No, thank you. So that is a fear that I have realized, or come to realize at least, that I have. And you know what? I'm not even ashamed of it, okay? Because my biggest fear in life is drowning, especially in large bodies of water. Oh my gosh, I feel like if I have nowhere to go and I don't have like a safe place to grab onto, nope, I'm done. Which is really ironic because over the summer I became a lifeguard. Don't come for me, okay? So tell me how I have thalassophobia and I'm over here being a lifeguard in water and having to save people out of the water when I'm afraid of the water myself. Okay, so our brows have been concealed, we've gelled them, they're all ready to go. We're gonna move into the next part. These next 3 steps are the most important steps in our makeup routine because they complete the look. I'm really praying that everything goes accordingly. Oh man, I'm super nervous about this next question. Let's go ahead and mix the questions up. Question number 7. Let's go ahead and see what question that is. Oh my gosh. I'm not answering this one for sure, so we're definitely skipping highlight, but I will read it to you guys anyways. This question says, who was your least favorite coworker during camp? If you do not know, I worked at a camp last year in Big Bear, and I'm totally not answering this question. I cannot say who my least favorite coworker was. Of course I had one. I'm so sorry to break it to you guys. But I'm not saying who that is, so we're skipping highlight in this makeup routine. That's actually something I can live with, okay? Or live without, I should say. I'm good. We're good with that. So, thank you for submitting that question, but I'm not answering it. So we're gonna move into the next question. That's for our mascara, so hopefully this is a good question, because I don't want to lose out on doing mascara. Oh man, do I want to answer this question? I mean, mascara. Do we need it? Do we really need mascara? Yes, we really need mascara. It completes the look. Oh my goodness. Okay, well this question is, what is the stupidest thing you've done in your life? And well, guys, I'm here to tell you what that is. It definitely was a stupid thing to do. I don't regret it now because it was absolutely fun and amazing. But you guys, the stupidest thing I've ever done is I was in Target one time and I was like, wow, this guy is really cute, but I was too nervous to talk to him. And I was with a group of my friends, and they were like, just go talk to him. And I was like, I can't do it. No, I guess you can. And I was like, no, I really can't. So they went over there and they were like, my friend thinks you're cute. You know, can she get like your Snapchat? So childish, you guys. You know, he was like, oh, well, if she wants it, she's gonna have to come get it. Can you guys believe that? He literally was like, she can come get it. I was like, see, the thing is, I don't have that kind of confidence. Are we gonna do it? I did it. But I walked over there and he was actually really cool, really nice. We exchanged Snapchats and everything. And then he was there in the store with his brother. We ended up becoming, you know, good friends in the time of being at Target. And then the following day, we were like, hey, let's hang out, right? Here's where the stupidness comes into play. We were like, what should we do? And I said, I don't know. You guys want to go somewhere? Not my brightest moment, you guys. You know what I did? Y'all ain't even ready for this. We decided to take a hike to an abandoned tower up in the hills of good old Los Angeles. So you see, it was actually really stupid, really funny at the same time. They said, you're really dumb for doing this because for all you know, we could not be good people. And in that moment, my heart sunk. I was like, I'm literally hiking with these strangers to a random place in the hills and woods, up high, with no cell reception. So if I die, this is it. This is how I go out. So I did, still went up there, and it was great. We had a great time. We're still friends now. So that actually like sealed the friendship, and they're actually really cool people. I've known them for going on a year now, and they're great. It's the best thing. It was the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life, for sure, without a doubt. And I learned my lesson. Would I ever do it again? No, don't ever do that. Please don't ever do that. For your safety, learn from me. It was literally the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life, and I would never do it again. Please do not do that, you guys. Do not go on a hike with strangers that you do not know. Something very serious could happen, but it was fun. So we now have our mascara on. The next and final step we're gonna do, it's only one question left here on our questionnaire. So that question is, do you consider yourself an introvert or extrovert? Oh, good thing, we can do setting spray. I'm definitely an extrovert. Without a doubt, extrovert all the way. I just cannot be an introvert, you guys. I love doing adventurous things. I love being so outgoing. I'm like the first person that will literally go up to somebody and be like, hey, can we be friends? I'm just that outgoing. So I'm definitely an extrovert. Being an introvert, don't get me wrong, I love y'all who are introverts, but let me tell you, I could not do that. I can be an introvert at times if it's like I need to have my own time to myself. 100% I could do that. Overall, I'm an extrovert, 100%. Take these clips out of our hair, and we are going to complete the look. We're gonna fluff our hair up, you guys. Here is the look. It's just our everyday simple look. I had so much fun making this video, you guys. Honestly, you guys asked some really great questions, and I would love to do this again because I had a really fun time making it. It was definitely different from anything I thought I would do. So thank you to Nikki Tutorials who gave me this idea in some way. But as I announced on my Instagram, and we also did one in our last video, we said we were going to be doing some shout outs to a few of you guys if you're active on all my social medias. The shout out for this week's video goes to Cassidy, and thank you so much for always supporting and for commenting on all of my posts. You're absolutely amazing. I love you. I appreciate everything that you're supporting me in, and you're just amazing. And know that you are loved. that wraps up this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be next week's shout out, make sure you're active on my social medias that are in the description below. I look out for that, and I would love to call you out in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, click the bell on the top right to get notified every time I post a video every Friday, and I will see you guys next week.